10 virgins. Get right into it. Self-explanatory. The Bible is very self-explanatory. All you got to do is study it for yourself here. Matthew 25, verse 1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven, this is Christ speaking, be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. We are the bride of Christ. The bridegroom is Christ. Pretty basic stuff here. Verse 2, and 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish. Verse 3, they that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. What is oil symbolic of? Oil is symbolic of truth. They didn't have any truth in their lamps, so they can't shine light. That is to say, if you shine, your light shines, it means you're sharing the truth. It's that simple. Verse 4, but the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. They had truth in their lamps. And they'll be able to shine that light out for others to see. Verse 5, while the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. Verse 6, and at midnight there was a cry made, behold, the bridegroom cometh. Go ye out to meet him. Jesus has returned. Verse 7, then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. Verse 8, and the foolish said unto the wise, give us your oil, for our lamps are gone out. They didn't have any truth of the Word of God. They probably weren't even sure if that was Christ. Let's throw that out there too. Verse 9, but the wise answered, saying, not so, lest there be not enough for us and you, but go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves. They're going to buy truth. Verse 10, and while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready, they had studied the Word of God, and they had oil in their lamps. They knew that that was the true Christ. They already stood against the false Christ as well. Let's throw that in there too. Went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. Verse 11, afterward came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us. Everybody's going to make it, right? That first resurrection, that's what they teach. Believe, be saved, and you're going to be raptured. There's no preacher rapture. Verse 12, but he answered and said, verily I say unto you, I know you not. Verse 13, watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh. We do know that he will return at the end of the hour of temptation. The false Christ comes first, then the true Christ. It's that simple. So in summary, there were 10 virgins here, and 5 of them studied the Word of God. They understood in depth. They had the seal of God in their forehead, put it that way. And they knew when Christ was going to return. And having that truth, when they trimmed their wick or whatever, they had light to share with others. In another place it'll say, don't hide that light under a bushel or basket. Let it shine for others to hear that truth. And these foolish, the 5 foolish, didn't study the Bible. They didn't have any truth. And when Christ returned, they weren't ready. They probably already received the mark of the beast and were worshiping the false Christ as well, which is well documented within the Bible. So what do we learn from this? Study to show thyself approved. Get your information directly from the Bible. Don't get it from any person, any preacher, pastor. Don't get it from me. Don't get it from anyone else. Study by yourself.